So imagine the Swiss Alps, the famous Swiss Alps. You may have seen them in a movie, maybe a documentary, maybe even a book. It looked just like those, except for this is in southern Germany. It's a place called Garmisch, also called Edelweiss. I don't know if you've ever seen The Sound of Music. They refer to it in there. This is where I was. It was day 4 of a week-long vacation that my family was having there. This is when we were actually living in Germany. And this was the day that we had planned to go skiing. And I was 10 years old. It was my 3rd time skiing, but I had not skied since I was 6 years old, so it had been a little while. So my parents signed my sister and I up for the beginner's class and the bunny slope. So we had gone through the class, and we were out on the bunny slope, and we were practicing what we had learned. And this had to have been my 4th or 5th time up. Now, I'm sure everyone can imagine the ski lifts as they bring you up the mountain, and how bright it is. It may not even be sunny, but because of all the white, it's so bright to the eyes. Now, the bunny hill did not have a ski lift. What it did have was a tow rope, as basically a rope on a pulley system, and you would grab on, and it would pull you up. Now, if you know anything about skiing, you know that the backs of your skis are not supposed to cross, because if they do, your skis might dip forward and create pressure on the boots and potentially injure your legs. Now, I grabbed onto the tow rope this specific time, and probably about halfway up, the backs of my skis crossed, and they did dip forward into the snow. Now, when a certain amount of pressure is put on the boots inside of the locking mechanism of the actual skis themselves, they're supposed to snap out. Unfortunately, these ones did not, at least on my left leg. My right leg did, but my left leg did not. And so I got from all the pressure, I got an extreme fracture right down the center, right across the center of my leg, right in the tibia. And I subsequently rolled down the hill after I fell, because even though it is a bunny slope, it's still decently steep. And all I can remember is opening my eyes to my sister kneeling beside me in the snow, holding my hand, and a bunch of the workers from the resort crowding around me and scrambling to call the ambulance.